Yo! We are back in Danganronpa. We are in the middle of looking for Robo Justice. I believe he is down the hall. Is he in here? He is not in here. He is probably in the physics lab. Oh. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. A ghost? Yeah. I'm sure I can feel someone's here. It's presence. It's coming from over there, in the back. I know that. I got a vibe someone's back here. I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Oh my god! Taka! There in a pool of his own blood. Was Taka dead? Oh my god. Danganronpa. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? Hello, Byakuya. Hello, Sakura. Toko, you okay? Thanks. You okay down here? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Oh, she probably just fainted from the blood. Am I brain dead or something? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Do I have the memory of a goldfish? Why does this character never remember anything? That's right. When Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to wake her up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. You couldn't, like, rest her somewhere more comfortable? It's like he said. I should just leave her alone for now. Alright. Let's check out this body. Taka. Why did this happen? Alright, Sakura, let's fill me in. Okay. That is a big hammer. Another hammer. Just hammer 4. It's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However...
Well, why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Sus was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to Justice Hammer 3? Ah.
What?
What's the matter? Oh, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. You know something? Actually, Taka's not the only... Why am I being casual about it now? Taka's not the only one that has been killed. Ifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Ifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Everybody go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed to the physics lab. Rushed out of the physics lab, sorry, we were already in there. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh.
But Celeste, hey Celeste, what's up? Celeste, are you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office?
Okay.
So I guess come up. Bro. Yeah, I heard. Ifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. What disappeared?
Okay.
Ifumi's body has disappeared? Ow. Don't tell me someone dragged it, cause... What?
What
are
did
you
you
talking
say?
about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here?
Hey!
Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Okay. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. Why would I do that? I tripped on the stairs and died. I became the third victim that day. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Oh, you're right, he is gone. Weren't you guys in the room with him? I couldn't believe my eyes. Ifumi's body was here just a couple minutes ago. It just disappeared? Rest in peace, young blood. Me and Celeste went to the bath. Why? Why would you do that? Well, we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe that. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're gonna die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe a body would just disappear. Real.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural. You're saying it's a ghost?
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders? Uh-oh.
Hina.
Taka's been killed. Dang it. Rest in peace. We found him in the equipment room.
No
You
way!
can't beat Taka too. How many people do we have left now? 8? Jeez, we're running out. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die, all of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Well, they can't anymore. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Oh, we did just leave Toko laying on the floor.
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious. Yeah.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? Yeah, she'll be fine. We didn't have a choice. She passed out, and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So, she's still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go. We'd be better off without her. Jesus.
Bastard!
Real. My thoughts exactly. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now, we need to hurry and back up.
Huh?
What? Can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Well, it's not like they can kill anyone else. There's a 2-kill rule.
Damn.
Yeah. It's only happened to Togo. I'll never forgive you. I don't think he cares. We shot. Jesus, so much running back and forth. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. When we got there. Oh, she's fine. Don't go. Seems to be a lack of Taka, though. Thank God you're okay. I say, not noticing the body. Oh, but right away I noticed. There's something very different here. Oh. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right here, had disappeared.
This is...
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? Why would that be your first guess? Oh, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. What I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Nice job, man. You're a real detective here.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too? Looks like it.
Stop talking.
I'm saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has it in the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Probably so we can't investigate. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry and catch him before he kills all of us. He can't kill all of us.
Not possible.
I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everybody here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, we all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Where is Kyoko? Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. Yeah, but why did she vanish? I'm getting a little sus of Kyoko. I don't think she did the murder, but like, what is she doing all this time? She could be helping out. She seemed to be very adamant about defending her. Ooh, someone's got a crush. Perhaps you are in love. Nice. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes. I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means this individual we're looking for is none other than a hero. Which further means there'll be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. That's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will be no third murder. If they were to break that rule.
Shing!
I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn you to paste. Good to know. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs? I did not. A little fun fact for you. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more?
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. Okay, don't give him credit. He still left an unconscious girl. I still meant it when I say we're better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed, and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? What about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where'd she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? No, it's nothing. Just thinking. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Let's split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
Cause, I mean...
I know that I mean, but...
Hina.
You're still nervous. I'll come with you.
Huh?
Oh, thank you. What do you think, me? Okay, let's get moving. Yeah, if you find anything. Okay, left the equipment. Thought about the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Where, oh where could 2 missing bodies go? That's not this way. Have I been this way before? Oh, this is where the rec room. Oh. Are they in the rec room? Playing games, perhaps? Oh, this is where Celeste was hit. Do I just search every room? They're in the art room. Oh, it's Hina. Hey, what's up, Hina?
Huh?
We're good that somebody had disappeared too. Real, that's what I'm saying. Rattle, huh? The door must be locked. Why is the door locked? Okay. Suspicious. Very sus. I better look around this floor first. I already did. Are they in this classroom? No. Ah! Jesus, don't do that. You scared me. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We get to the repository. What do you mean?
Indeed.
I found them. Ifumi's and Taka's body have been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on with the head. Their bodies are in the repository. I don't even know what the repository is. What is the repository? I think it's the door that was locked. Hello, Byakuya. Are the bodies here somewhere? Dude, this isn't fair. I tried this door. It was locked. No, I turned. I guess it's unlocked. I have no choice but go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw... Oh, God. The two bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's
Without further ado,
Monokuma
let me give you the rest of
file.
Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when he first found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Oh,
waiting for
Make
you.
sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for class trial.
See ya later.
Okay, see you later. Okay. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that we had is left to recover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know. Well, we already saw both of them.
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They'll never come back. Tragic. Oh, this is just awful. Real. Oh no, Hina burst into tears. No, Hina! She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Why his body?
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. Tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't? He's alive.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
No.
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
What are you yapping about, man?
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu. Hiro.
His eyes closed. And they never open again. That's for the second time. Yikes. Absolute undeniable death. Rest in peace, young blood. Why do I keep saying that? Alright, how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face? There was no second miracle. Reality set in. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins. No calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
Huh.
He said Yasuhiro.
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That's the only person he could be referring to.
So in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. So like people, even killing Taka and Fumi. And going as far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. He killed 2 of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we tracked him down at our little life or death game here. Although, this time, it's not all life and death. The trial can conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it looks that way. Going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. Make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate! First I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Ifumi and Kiyaka Taka Ishimaru. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It's thought that they were killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very
Yeah,
strange.
pretty strange to give less information this time than before. That's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened to the Monokuma's file should anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. We're talking about Kyoko.
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she doesn't know if her when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. Or if the killer wasn't acting alone. But if they had an accomplice. An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to
appears!
answer your question. Question?
Yep.
Talking about accomplice, right? Yeah. Pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
Basically, you can be an accomplice if you want. But there's no gratification in it.
so then.
Are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey!
Sorry, can't answer that. That would accept the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder,
Phew!
only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
We need to figure out who the blackened is, like, did the killer, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay. I take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who divides the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. For this one person?
Well now,
That's enough to explain and fighting. Now, it's time to find a battle between you all and the blackened. Good luck to the contestants. So there can only be one blackened, and a college would benefit. I can't see why Kyoko would be connected to the case after all. You may be right. Yeah, that's true then. Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it couldn't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, do anything you'd consider a certain someone suspect just in case. Ooh. I'm talking about the murders between Genocide Jack.
what?
Oh, she's back, yay! I'm offended.
Oh.
When did you get here? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB! Huh? You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know? She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. When the bodies disappeared, she was still laying unconscious in the equipment room. Push Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Yep, besides, I can calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
Another topic. Should we post guard by the bodies like before? Yeah, them disappearing again.
So then...
You know I can handle that. You know, oh yeah, I forgot Mondo's dead. He can't guard the bodies anymore. Sure, that'd be totally useless in the investigation anyway.
It's
Don't
all
say
clear
that.
now.
Then, that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is very strange. All but one of us has an alibi. To figure out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me. But I think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma File 3 has been added to Truth Bullets. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging from the wall, although some are more likely mallets. Mallets? Could the Jester hammers just have been designed using these models? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris, chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, one of the hammers isn't dirty at all. It's wet. Did someone wash it recently? All this hammer has been added to the truth section. Okay. Anything about Taka's body? Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Mount Clue file, he died to a bloated head. Found just a hammer poured near his body in the equipment room. That's what used to kill him. There's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move his body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while moving the body. Nice. Tarp. Hifumi's big, old body, lying on the floor. His really big body. Okay, we didn't have to do that. I mean, how on earth did the killer able to move someone so big? That's what I was saying. From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to the repository, all the way to the first floor to the third floor, and all without anyone noticing? What the heck? It's not good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. I have to finish investigating Hifumi first. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Wait, what? Something's off about his body. What? Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Think about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. I say, his glasses. When his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Hifumi's glasses. I didn't even notice that. It's a dolly. Doesn't have a handle. So it's not a room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Kinda awkward. But you have to bend down. Not that hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room where we found Taka's body? Look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly. Is that everything in here? Oops. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I didn't see any way to lock it from the R room. Isn't that a clue? There's only one way out. Okay, so I can't leave yet. I have to talk to everyone. Hey, now you know anything?
So,
Oh my god, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Oh, what about it? After Hifumi and Taki's bodies disappeared, we explained to groups to look around, right? Yeah. He was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But...
And we came right to the repository, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked, and we couldn't get inside. It was locked. Yes, it was. I came in, I tried it. And we came here as soon as we search started. So there's no way someone could beat us here. If that's true then, who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? Wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began. Now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I probably had to leave this area to figure that out. Yeah. The door can be locked from the inside of the repository. It makes me wonder. He and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked when the search for the bodies began. And the door is designed to only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when he had checked it, someone had already gone in a repository and locked it. And when they were done, they unlocked it and left. Which is why it was unlocked now. So that certain someone. He claims there is no way someone could have been in the repository. Was it the killer? Still roaming free, or was it one of the victims? Repository door has been added to truth bullets. Picture of the handbook. Oh! Alright. Sakura, you have anything to add? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be a good thing to look back at everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help? Sure. Alright, let's look back at things. This morning, only 4 of us met in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. Oh, I'm not gonna follow this. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. Then we decided to look for them. It was around 8 o'clock where we began to search. Soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina and Celeste were in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Ted quickly came, got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked for an hour before we found her. Meaning, just that's how I thought. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. Also made it clear Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi that way. After meeting with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, and then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... Oh. What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Somebody moved up the stairs. Based on Celeste claims, we went up to the 2nd floor. We split up and began searching. Right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had barely seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? Would you have a 10 scream for someone like you? I saw him. Strange costume man. He came around for as soon as I screamed. He was blocking the stairs, so they further disappeared down the hallway. And then... Oh my god, I get it. I was there. Huh? What was that? He came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Go out. We gotta go back. At that point, we decided to split into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went to the nurse's office, while Byakuya and Tago pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. We got back to the nurse's office. We found Hifumi's corpse. This is what the body discovery announcement played. I left Celeste and Hina alone. Is this like important at all? This is just a recap of everything I've already seen.
However...
But at the same time, we discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi's body and Taka was discovered at the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery time had play right after we found Taka. That's when I showed up and told you about Byakuya and Hifumi had given killed, right? And you, me, Byakuya, headed to the nurse's office. We moved behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physical lab, we ran to Celeste, who was just arriving to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered he had abandoned unconscious Toko, rushed back to the equipment room. We keep might be happening. We were hallucinating something. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there on, our search for both missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found... Jesus, do I need the whole story? We had rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. Yes, we're standing in the room. I don't need a flashback of it. And that brings us up to now. Thank God. Looking back has certainly been very active. Yeah. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, I'm not going to talk to you again. Byakuya, what do you want? Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see anyone who else could think otherwise. The attacks and murders and the grievances all happened. Everyone of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died? He said he was named.
So, in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that it is enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
Is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there's a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? Probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. That's what I was thinking. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, the number of priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see, so what that means is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we were friends, alright? Kill yourself, maybe? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
I don't care. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air and left the repository. He talked as if he'd figure something out. What if he did? Would he have killed him and tell me what it was? There's gotta be another clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There's some other place that I know about. First the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment where Taco was found. Alright. Leave the repository? Yeah! I think I will. You there, yeah? Yeah. Alright, where's the nurse's office? Where are the stairs? Oh, this way. Is the nurse's office here, or is it in the first floor? There we go. Celeste, what's up? What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything besides this breaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding anywhere. What about you? I know, just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is now is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, they were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes,
Great.
indeed.
Tina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. When you got back, the body was gone? We couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. Carry someone not as big as Hifumi in just a couple minutes? I can't think of anything less than impossible. Celeste account. Just hammer. Just hammer 3. The one that has killed Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Anything in the trash can? It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's like too small to be a handkerchief. It's Class's cleaning cloth. Got some sort of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth in a trash can.
Huh?
Cleaning cloth. And it's all blood. Where does this belong to? Let's use it to wipe some blood. Ooh. Who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Me either. But I think it might be important. Cleaning cloth has been added to the bullet section. Anything else? No, that seems about everything. Oh. Anything in the fridge? The refrigerator. I don't know if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood blankets in here. A blood transfusion, I guess. That doesn't help me. Though I'm not a vampire. Okay. You there yet? Sure. I go all the way back up to the 3rd floor. It seems I don't remember where the is. Here it is. Alright, here's where Taka's body was. Oh, what's up? I was sleeping right here when the killer was carried away, the body away.
What?
I'm super upset I missed an ultra rare event. Should be. What's this? Oh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it before, and recently too. Oh, I got a coin. There's some kind of tire mark going through the blood in the middle of the room. Reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's the blood on its tire. Could be the blood where... Could the blood have come from here? Which means Takabari was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that definitely could have been possible. Equipment room blood stain has been added to the truth bullets. Here the dolly was moved to move Taka's body. What about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was the nurse off on the 1st floor. He with the dolly. There's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. It's a total mystery. There's an error 4. Don't have an excuse to kill Taka. The body was moved. The murder weapon was still here. Still here. Okay. Do the equipment? Yeah. Well, that's everything. Unless someone... Yep, there we are. I was gonna say, unless someone interrupts me as I'm leaving, I have no idea where to go next. Who knows where you were? I've been looking for you. Why? You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. I thought you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours more interesting indeed. Byakuya, don't talk to me. You should go to Hero's room. I'm gonna give you this. Meet in the hiding hall. There's no hero left on the rope for us to meet up, right? You remember well. The penmanship is pretty remarkable, so I left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyways, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things were ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Here's a message. You said go to Hero's room, but what's ran for me there? Only one way to find out. God, it's a long walk back. Especially when you can't remember which way to go. Man, I got a case of the yawns today, huh? Someone's a sleepyhead. Because I ran out of coffee. Come on, go. Yeah. Take it. Here. Here we are. Go see Hero. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Like I did say, go look. But that might be a great idea. But I'm gonna take the plunge. Whoa, crazy decoration. Is Hero's room? Got all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More importantly, it still hasn't turned up. Which means I can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay, that's odd. This is where he sleeps. More bed. Pretty much like the one I have in my room. What's in the boxes? I think they're selling in the cardboard box. These blueprints were selling in. I think that looks like cardboard and plastic and plaster. this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. Oh wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice blueprints. The handwriting is messy. Is that all I came here for? Let's honestly check the bathroom. There's nothing here. Pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Ew, gross. Oops. Alright, I think I just saved now. You there? Yeah. There we go. We go to big news, big news. What's the big news? What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Nice! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Oh, Justice. It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyways, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. Do you think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran to the second floor as fast as I could. Oh, it runs over there. Kyoko, man.
I mean...
You, man. I've had the worst day. Hiro? Why am I standing above the pool? Robo Justice, what are you doing? I'm Hiro.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, dude. Who else would it be? That's a good question.
Huh?
Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Is this Illuminati? You okay, man? Alright, Kyoko, where have you been?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed in the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something. I don't know about that one, big man.
What?
That's creepy. Yeah. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There's something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind. Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
More poorly. She says, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the masked man?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know what happened. Then I woke up, and I was here. I don't care. There's something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Huh?
Let me out of here.
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all
I didn't make
wrong.
this stupid thing.
It would seem...
There's a class on the back that's for keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. Don't really have any choice. Let's help him. Took everybody's help. We slowly were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Hold on a second.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that
In
okay?
other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
It's obvious. The one who put the costume on and went around attacking people
That's terrible.
was Hiro. What? Hiro would never. Shall we tie him and gag him? No.
Just the worst.
Good idea. We won't have him killing anyone again. Tie me up. Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. Huh? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear that costume. So who else could possibly have costume attack you?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a beat. Yes, sir, I put it on the Robo Justice costume. Oh.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hmm?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
You know, he took the costume back off.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
Um...
Because you're a girl. Here's another guy then. Dakota, go ahead. Okay. I guess I picked up the piece out of the point, tried putting them on. No good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See? Told you, it's impossible. You're absolutely right. Caesar's costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. There must be one that looks the same. If it's them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, that shows some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence. You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one with an alibi, without an alibi during the whole thing.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Or just the costume has been added to the bullet section. Hero, what happened?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please?
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means
30%
Alter Ego or
right.
Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it. I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know,
so
that note.
then.
Nope. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what I said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember was going to the rec room. For some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
Hold on. He could be something onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Oh, really? I told you. Someone trying to set me up. A secret passage, chance to escape. Someone wrote all that truth. Just trick me. Even if that's true. Must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you knew it was a lie, you gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. Still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Oh, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No
Looks
way.
like I lost it. Dang it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, just provide evidence. Can you show us a note? I have no particular issue with what you claim. If you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? You're serious? Guess the hero's account. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill him? Tell us, hero. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money from Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound you and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for a second suit in that note. Pete, don't fail me now. I get it, so I better get back on guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko where she had like Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, it'd be catastrophic on our hands. Oh, bye. One by one, everyone peel away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second? Oh. I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need you to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping. Hey, can you promise me something? Here, we have the time. Can you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Okay. You reject me so simply?
Anyway...
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Shall we?
Hey.
So, Makoto, first I like to examine the corpses. Kyoko, you're being a real jerk. I really don't want to spend time with you right now. Can you, do it yourself? Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from the girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know? They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway...
Anyway, we have to hurry before class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. In the repository. Then I guess I should head that way for now. Dang it, I don't want to play catch up again. Ugh. Man, I've already been here an hour? Time flies. And the class trial is probably gonna take like 2 hours. Where is the repository? Oh, on the 3rd floor. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to be rigid. But only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. He crouched next to Taka, without hesitation, began poking and prodding at the bodies.
I knew it.
Monocones were filed to right. They would kill using similar weapons. Okay. Notes were so smooth and so calm. Seeing how comfortable she actually was, made me feel a little more comfortable. Can I go do my own thing? I don't want to deal with Kyoko right now.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. Did?
Hey.
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? Did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? You dislike the other people so that much? Oh, that's not it. Anyways, so you said you had a watch.
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving it, right? Likely broke when it's encountered with his assailant. But if you notice, his hand is frozen just past 6 o'clock. That means the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
Last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. You know how long he kept us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his watch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little girls and boys.
In other words...
So it worked past 10 o'clock at night. It couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Which means it must have been working at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch. Broke at 6 a.m.
However...
That's not all. Look at Sokka's left hand. He seems to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there. How have we not noticed this? Why does Kyoko get to come in and be the one be the smartest person in the room?
Makoto.
You try to pry it out? Me?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object and tightly clasped her fist. It's a piece of paper.
Hey.
That was all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. This little scrap of paper doesn't seem like that much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Ifumi's bodies.
So then...
Let's check Ifumi's bodies now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Like a scrap of paper. Alright, what's with Ifumi's body? Biggest problem I have right now? That's how the killer was able to move this massive corpse from the nurse's office to the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third floor without anyone noticing. Let's see how it's possible. Definitely blow the head. Get an ugly hammer. But when I find his body in this. Oh wait, I already saw this bit. Now there's files. Okay, so I have to talk to Kyoko again. Alright, what are we checking? Did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A lot of paper.
That's right.
If we had it hidden on him. Hidden.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants. I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants. Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just pants. Not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think about how it's stuffed in his pants, it's like, better be important. Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you. A note. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet at the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
Sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then, when he was telling us the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? That's fine. Someone left a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us the note said 1 a.m. The note Hifumi asked him to meet him at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Oh.
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning to it. To me, the part that was ripped off? Could you maybe explain? Am I just stupid? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching the scrap paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just scrap paper when he was holding it? What was something more important? And how would something important become mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had.
Hey,
While we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. And the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So what you're saying is, I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out my way to mention it. All I said was, they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbooks may play a role. Role? The handbooks may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko's thinking so away, I better keep it in mind. E-handbook. I'm getting real annoyed at Kyoko and Byakuya never giving a straight answer.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Yay!
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
Cool.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's important, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Oh, we better get going. Okay. Here's the door. Everyone's here. Everyone had Monokuma's proclamation, and they gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there, oh my god,
Kuma appears!
there's two of them. He multiplied.
Wrong.
Oh, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get in the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey, hey!
And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the plane, train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I already told you. I didn't do it. For serious.
Just
reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or no? Well, no, but unfortunate. It seems we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusation for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
Right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two who lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus. We're running out of people. I took one last deep breath, slowly exhaled. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was on board, the doors closed on their own. The steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening a cruel fate. I see you all gathered together like this. I realize just how few of you are left. School life is really reaching its climax.
just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
But what? You hate me so much? I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing off and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial at the end of commercial break.
Yahoo!
I never hold out on you guys like that. Let's begin our class trial. And so, current open once again. And deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, deadly class trial. You know what? I will save. Empty slot 9. It says skills. I think I still only have 2 skills. Algorithm. Increase the speed of memorization of a target. Vocabulary. Just bullet capacity. Effective bro time battle. Man, I should have been talking to other people. Alright. Open your handbook. I think I'm good. Trial! All rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
An alibi.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Is she really the killer, or anything else? We have to make that clear. Uh-oh. Make your argument. Here's Hero's message.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough. that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
I have to use his message on the blueprint. I mean, look at the blueprint's handwriting. It's all messy. If I remember right, here's handwriting.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all...
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
I like how he accepts that.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
Nice. Thanks for actually stepping up and not just staying quiet the whole time.
What?
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Okay. Of course he bested me. Yeah, he won't do anything on his own.
So? Who was in the Robo Justice suit?
Suspicious will must be in the suit. It's Hero.
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Oh my god. Why does he keep passing it back to me? How do I select multiple? Blue tarp.
I got it!
Still one more thing. Things that were used to move Taka's body. Blue tarp and the dolly.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yeah.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
Okay.
So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But
Yes.
are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Oh,
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Byakuya,
There is no shame in being
don't
wrong.
hype her up.
Nobody expects much from you anyway.
oh my god.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Jesus, why are you being so mean, Celeste? I've never heard anyone be so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. Maybe I can explain to them that the dolly must have been moved to the equipment room, to the repository. New element has been added to my bullets. Sure, what's the new element? Let's talk about reloading. Oh god. Start with the next bullet time battle. We're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see an ammo count. Up until now, you really haven't had a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statement. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on, you have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Jesus, what? Basically, just remember the tab key now has a function along with left and right mouse bumpers. It will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Oh, good luck, have fun. Oh god, I'm gonna mess up so much.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Oh god.
Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
Jesus.
You have it
Jesus.
wrong.
Stop. Help.
I
Oh
cannot
god, I
agree.
messed up.
You are a fool.
How do I activate the thing?
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Put down.
Do your worst.
Where is the tempo? Why does her thing?
I cannot agree. This should
Oh my
prove it.
god. That was pure luck. I don't know how I survived that.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
Nice.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And
Nice.
as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Why is Byakuya in charge of this?
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Well, instead I'm gonna pass it on to Makoto.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
What does he mean by that? Oh god. Make your argument. Robo Justice costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
But the suit can't bend over.
Then you could push the dolly no problem.
So the killer just crouched down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
Dang it. The dolly doesn't have any handle, so you have to push you to bend over. But would anyone wearing the suit been able to actually stoop down that low? He
As
just
we
gives
know,
me the answer.
Taka was killed in the equipment room. And
Alright,
from
I'll get
there,
it this time.
the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember?
I'm as blind as a man here. Can't see my feet at all. Surprised you can go anywhere in this. Tell you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, wasn't this bit voice acted? Why don't they just play that again? You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
Can't see you.
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
You can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. Little help? Why did you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid thing. There's a clasp on the back keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't have any choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yep.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How'd you get hurt? The guy hit me. Okay. Robo Justice. Decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Probably.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Oh.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
Oh, I love that show.
Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
Real. I don't want to do the whole thing again.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
I don't think so.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Jesus, I don't want
I
to.
suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Uh-huh.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. It's like moving at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that,
Oh my
we
God, we're
decided
only
to
this
split
far.
up and search the second floor.
Yes,
And
I
soon
remember
after
that.
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
That was a rather intense screen for someone like you. I saw him, a strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screen. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway.
And then,
Oh my God. I know. I was there. What was that? Oh, I came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi's. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, let's go back.
at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
I know. We've been over this.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect.
Oh my
When
God.
we got back to the nurse's office,
We found out Hifumi
and
did.
that's when we heard
That's
the
when we
body
heard the body
discovery
discovery
announcement.
announcement. Okay.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Oh my God. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Oh my God. Hurry up.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment
And
room.
we hurried back
so we
upstairs.
hurried back
And then
again.
Toko was awake, and we ran back downstairs. And the bodies were gone, so we ran back upstairs. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing.
Uh-huh.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies.
Yeah.
And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository,
Seems like Celeste is doing most of the work.
which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
God. Yes.
I think that about covers it.
Finally, yes. We're done.
The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
I didn't get it. Let's go back through it one more time.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
Okay.
And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
Uh-huh.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Contradiction happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth, I have to find them no matter what. Make your argument. Monokuma File 3. He was bashed in the head.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Do we?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Those hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So,
What is
regarding
Monokuma File
Taka's
number?
death,
Oh!
I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Those hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? What am I looking for? I think I'm supposed to do the thing where I, like, remember something, right? I don't remember how to do that.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh, I don't get
It's
this
true
one.
that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Were they really used in that order? What does the Monokuma
So,
File number 3 say?
regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Okay, that wasn't right.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Go on, Makoto. Don't scare me like that. What makes you so weird is going on? There must be a contradiction in there. Oh god, I'm gonna die.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
How do we know? Dang it. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that.
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's
Yikes.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What order?
What makes you say that?
Okay, what order?
Because
Bullet?
of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3,
Dang it.
while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay, so I can remember what order.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the justice.
I don't know why this works, but alright. Break.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Probably.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
The broken wristwatch. Which watch? Hangman's Gambit. Oh, what? Okay, this one's easy though. I need to look for an eye. Wrist. Watch. Come on, give me an H. There it is. Bingo.
Now
Wristwatch.
I understand. I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Oh my god. You know how long you keep us waiting? It's almost 10 o'clock.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Huh? What was that? He ran downstairs. Must have been. Hifumi is in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on. We gotta go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct?
Correct.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
Okay.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So
now,
what now,
Kyo?
Kyoko?
Oh, I thought I had to read that.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
What did she say? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. Or was able to get in here and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Yeah.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Ow.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another... ghost!
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
What?
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
That sounds like what they're
But
saying.
I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
And that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? We're gonna just watch. That doesn't seem very helpful.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
The body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered almost exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is
He's actually still
impossible.
alive.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Oh, dang it. I thought that was it. The meanest words tired me. Please stop wasting my time.
Shoot!
I need to think one more time about this. Uh-oh.
Are
Dang
you
it.
saying that when we first
Uh-oh,
found
I only have 2
Hifumi in
hearts
the
left.
nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Nope. What does that have to do with what I said? I don't know. I really don't know. Dang it.
Are
Oh,
you
God,
saying
I'm
that
at
when
one
we
heart.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Uh-huh.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that?
Alright, this is probably
Maybe
wrong.
the announcement was intended
Oh,
to
wait.
signal someone else's discovery.
Oh, dang it. Alright. I don't know, I'm probably gonna lose here.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
Uh-huh.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about
This is
that?
probably wrong.
Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's
Yep.
discovery.
Oh, dang it, I lost. What does it have to do with what I said? Oh my god, this is the first time I've actually lost. Uh-oh. Nobody believes me. Nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Have you already come to the end of the debate? Well then. Class trial is officially adjourned. It's time to reveal who the blackened. It would appear that the one with the most votes is Makoto. Why? Even if I got it all wrong, wouldn't the one with the most votes be Hero still? However, Makoto's not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone must now be punished.
Is this really the end for all of us?
Jesus. You say, want to give it another shot? Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, thank you. How far was I set back? Okay. Broken wristwatch.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Okay.
And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Can I save a bullet, like, to the next round?
Are
Oh, I
you
can.
saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
I did it! Oh my god, that was hard.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Oh.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
A second body discovery announcement. First time I played was when we found each body in the nurse's room and the equipment room. The second time was when, both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Uh-huh. Body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, you may use whatever you want. Trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
That's
I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
Do we have
Then
to?
it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This
Alright.
whole thing is pointless.
There has to be another proof. Whose glasses? Yes.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Okay.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned...
Dang it. Dang it.
Shoot!
Well, here's one thing we do know.
I didn't listen
The
to what
first
she
time
said.
we
I just
found
assumed
Hifumi's
she was
body
going to
was
say
in
it
the
was the
nurse's
same as when we
office.
found it before.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong! In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository.
What is it?
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
Oh.
But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can. I got it!
Nice.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Higgles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Why do you remember that?
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
Why would anyone else do
But
that?
who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
Yeah.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Sure.
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
What is it?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh. The note.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his
Yeah, don't say we. That was entirely Kyoko.
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. But we can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. That's me in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Me! Hifumi's pants.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection!
What do you,
I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Gaslight Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Uh-oh. Neither of those are what I need.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
Oh, and that's
The
when
time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Wrong!
No, that's wrong. No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that... No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka, just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster, telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
The ripped piece of note.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Nice.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah, after seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
Nice.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Yeah, I don't know about that one, big man.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
True killer.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Could have been anyone.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Oh, nice. They have
Stop
alibis.
trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Oh, okay.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What is
And
it?
what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
He said something actually smart.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then,
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
I have to find the truth. I know what it is. It's the hammer. Spotless hammer, yes.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Nuh-uh.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Nuh-uh.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
Dang it. I knew that was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I want to stab your face off. Okay.
Shoot.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Spotless hammer?
Was it Justice Hammer 3?
Should I really use it at the
Maybe
very beginning?
Justice
I don't,
Hammer 4?
I don't
Well,
think so. I gotta hear the
whatever
rest
it
of it.
was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
Nice, there it is.
No, that's wrong. The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
Huh?
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Okay.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about this. There wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what I thought at first, but... Oh, what? Uh-oh. I don't even know where we're going with this one. Spotless hammer. Okay, that's not right.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
It's not
That is
impossible.
how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
You really say there's no chance two people work together?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true,
That's wrong.
it is...
Nice.
No, that's wrong. Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Alright, come on, dude.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in the scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
Oh.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Oh.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Never made to convince us that two murderers were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed the fact at the very beginning. Which is why she said not to look at a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Oh, hello. When you think about it, she's almost too amazing. It's almost unnatural how good she is at
I
this.
understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions. In the end, murdered him. In the debates up till now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Cool. What? Man, if I didn't already know who did it, I would have no clue. I know Celeste did it, I was spoiled, but...
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Why do I know that?
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I? I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless goddamn idiot!
Jesus.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it? Uh-oh. The screaming? Encountering a suspicious individual. Try this.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Ooh.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Okay, come on, dude.
Sorry.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Correct.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
What? So, Shadow, let me move around the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
Oh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. Is it bad? Come on, we gotta go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups, so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
What?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Then why don't we split up into two groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems more interesting. Very well. Makoto, Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. We'll leave the captured suspicious individual to Toko, Byoka, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we are on the third floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
Really was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything, the whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Indeed.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
What was that?
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did she say? They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all gonna die here. We're all gonna die here, just like those guys did.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed, so Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the four of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
I would not remember that at all if I was there.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Yaki said Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to? What is this? Oh. Look about 3. That doesn't seem right.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it, what was so strange about Celeste's comment?
She said that she could only known about Hifumi's death. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
Good thing that didn't hit.
And
I don't know.
all it takes to finish this.
I know
It's
what she said
obvious,
wrong, I
isn't
just
it,
don't know what to
was
say
so
to
strange
counter
about
it.
Celeste's comment?
So strange.
All
Okay,
I
so I have a
said
thing that says
was,
so strange now. I
they
don't
must
know if this is
really
right,
be
but I'm just gonna
enjoying
shoot.
this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like...
Nice, okay.
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
Uh-oh.
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations?
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Other explanations? Uh-oh. It wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. The only lots of other possibilities. Hifumi and the suspect are dancing? That's not right. Hifumi and the suspect have been drinking. Hifumi is driving the suspect away. This doesn't seem right, but it's the only one that isn't weird.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible. Hifumi
Nothing
was
is
dragging him
impossible.
away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Uh-oh. But Celeste thinks she can prove there's no way that Hifumi was dragging away the suspect. Is that really possible? Uh-oh. Make your argument. What do I have now? Robo just a costume. Guess I heard message. Prince. Alright.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Doesn't the Robo Justice costume not bend? Yeah.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out! Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight! You tried to make me look like the bad guy!
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
Feel like he can't bend at the waist.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Uh-oh.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Uh-oh.
Celeste? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasu. Hero.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro. In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Oh my god.
Right! But my name isn't really Yasuhiro! It's actually Taro!
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to. And that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit!
Jesus.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well, do I?
She's losing it.
What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine! Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
I mean, I would believe her. She told me. I don't know why we think she's lying. I still won't give up then. I have to do something to make her accept it. Make your argument. E-handbook. I think we have to get her to show us her E-handbook.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is... Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
That's it. The handbook.
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
This handbook is absolutely vital to health school life, so don't lose it. When you start up, don't display your name. Make sure you have the right one. Now, this is your everyday notebook. There's many more uses than that.
So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Uh-oh. I think we've reached the
Even
end.
when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because Because...
Jesus.
Until the game's over, you never know what might happen!
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
Uh-oh.
And that'll bring everything to an end.
For some reason, this part's so hard for me. Okay, so what is this? They are talking in, Ifumi's room, I guess. Dang it. Oh god, I don't know what... Alright, I'm gonna work backwards. God, what is any of this? I like this art. God, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Okay, so they're talking. Blah blah blah. Did Ifumi go here? It's like back and forth, I guess. And then it's a hero. Oh, this is 1 a.m. Okay, I think I got that one. 1 a.m. Yasuhiro wakes up, walks in. Blah blah blah. Takes a picture. Picks the watch, 6 o'clock. Kills him with just his hammer 4, I believe. Yeah. Shows the picture. Nurse's office. No, that's not right. Just hammer 2 was to hit him the first time. And then Justice Hammer 3 the second time. And he wrapped up the body, pushed him. And then he killed Hifumi with the hammer. Wait, did I get everything? Okay, this is the orb, that's not important. This is just his backpack, I don't think that's important. This is from another crime scene entirely, and a bag of chips. I don't think that's important.
The killer
this right?
is you! Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Hifumi.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Uh-huh.
First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro.
Okay.
The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Jesus.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story.
Okay.
The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that. But
I think I skipped.
while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Oh, wait, never mind.
This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was for Hifumi. We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room. He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
What's going on here?
Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
She's never lost before.
I lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge.
As if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Oh my god, she's changed entirely.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Jesus, she's completely different.
Interesting.
Uh-oh, I got a few B's in there. Nice, rank A. 95 coins. Yay, can't wait to spend
Okay,
those.
Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is. I actually don't know if I
It
know
is
where
indeed the moment we've
execution
all
is.
been waiting for. Time to vote. Okay. If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Celeste.
What?
Basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blacken this time, the true killer who devised this whole stinking scheme was Celeste Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro.
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would happily agree to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her speciality, lying. My speciality? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to make him to agree.
So then...
Then you use, I knew you figured out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act on my accomplice,
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I avoid mentioning it by name, but the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. She mean. You talking about alter ego?
Say what?
What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of an important conversation here. Totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words...
And you're the one that stole it?
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you came up with? Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about it, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
are you okay with
It was
this?
Taka. He stole it.
So
And
then,
I have proof. Would you like to see it? Or not? I found a use for a digital camera. I taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it. I deleted the picture as soon as I showed it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? He was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct. Reason why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me, he threatened me.
Oh.
Did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night, unannounced, and then, it's hard to me even say, he abused me. Oh god.
What?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to him. What? Excuse me? So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime. An absolute crime. It is. I mean, I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined it would go that far. Jesus. So you did lie. You can't say you didn't lie at all. You did lie. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
Most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands. Huh?
Actually,
Doug is planning to use her to escape. He has made you his surrogate.
What?
Escape? You don't mean. Doug is going to try to kill you. What?
indeed.
And also that he can keep her for himself. That bastard.
Completely unforgivable.
Honestly.
Can we allow him to continue with this barbaric acts? Barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear I will save her!
Actually.
Would you like to join me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. Huh? I've devised a way to claim what has been stolen and escape this dreadful school. That, it is complete. Talk about. Oh, nothing. We agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. Power of love. Even a love as twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem. Disgust me. Real.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked was him to do something simple to hide the face and the general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But...
So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. Nice. That's it?
Let's see.
In that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed even my expectation. Life must have been tough for your parents, though. Feel like I could cry.
Well,
When you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how'd you explain the part where about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming he had actually let him live?
Are you okay with
That's
this?
simple. After he did his part and pretend to be dead, when someone showed up, I told him to say he would be seriously injured. He was on the verge of death. He just barely held on. Did he really believe that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there to begin with. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what happened, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody would doubt him. I told him that and he believed it. Seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until his moment of death.
so in the end,
So you had a plan to kill him all along? But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can a human life mean so little?
Well,
It's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean!
Now you sound like Byakuya. Real.
I wonder
No.
about that.
He derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
And what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for the money? Are you talking about $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. That's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began here, my only thought has been escape.
But...
All along you've been saying how we need to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Oh god, obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
You little bitch.
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And you know why, huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. Accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. What was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
You live in a European castle. That's... a castle. Oh my god. And together, a handsome man from all over the world to serve as my butlers slash bodyguards. I was gonna make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Oh my god. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly excited world of decadence.
This is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. And that's what life is all about. I mean, that's definitely a dream to have. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing to be done.
my dream was scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the end. So why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you're really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That is a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled. I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. That's why you're not scared?
Yes,
That's
indeed.
right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had one choice then,
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would come back as Marie Antoinette. I said that wrong, but I don't care.
Hey.
You just get executed again. So I smiled then. When she did then, it looked like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own emotions. That statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills,
You all done?
kills!
Okay, let's get rolling. The black and disturbed the piece. Let's pay the price.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For her, the ultimate gambler.
Let's
What is it?
give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Kinda sad. Celeste has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Hey, it's the castle she wanted. And weird rabbit thing? I don't... Burning of the... Oh, okay. Oh, she's being burned at the stake. Jesus. It's over. Jesus, that was crazy. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends. I can't pity her, but I can't deny that at one point I consider her a friend too. And for him to just come along and isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free from their regrets from the outside world. More people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of here!
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down, one by one. It's sad, yes, it is. But it's a reality that can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest. So anyway, Yoko, did you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey! Hey!
No, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
To me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh, how exciting.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man. What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Well, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here.
Well?
Meanwhile, you guys enjoying your school life? If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later!
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. It wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyuko. Monokuma mentioned it already, but what's the key that Celeste gave you?
so...
Most likely. Let's keep it in one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
That means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
Sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. And we better go
Indeed.
check. Idea. We left the courtroom and rushed into the dressing room. We approached the dressing room. Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm gonna go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? You're still risky with spy, you know. And I'll go too.
What?
You. Please, let me go. Staying here arguing is gonna draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya.
well then.
Oh, it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay?
Huh?
Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there
shall
together.
we go?
Alright.
So then,
We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw...
You really came.
Morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? Safe. Thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. Feels like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time.
So,
Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best. So please wait a while longer. Well, Now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but we talk for a second, since we have the opportunity. I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. What are you trying to do all on your own in the school?
You.
That's why you wanted to come here with me?
However.
Yeah. Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried. Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared. We didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that.
Indeed.
Only naturally you think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you.
What?
You believe in me? Spitting Riz. Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. Nice. I understand.
It's true.
And maybe I can't believe in you. Nice. Just a little bit more. Then.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see? Tell me. What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believed in her, she told me a story about where she was. What? She told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And then it did. I went into action. What's this?
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitoring it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but would Kyoko really be right about this? I want me to find out. How did she find out about the boys' bathroom? Storage closet. It's a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about. Could it really be hidden here? I see an outline of a door here. She said it was in the back of the storage closet. What I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet, and slowly, with it being yanked in. Same time, I heard that sound. I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Well, it turned out the back wall was like a revolving door. I made my way through the other side. Just like Kyoko said.
Correct.
There's a storage closet. And in the way back of the closet, there's a secret room. So this is a secret room. But what's in here? There's a bunch of files that look like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file on the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Most Peak Academy student registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my head. Before I had a chance to take a look, a slip of paper fell out of the file. I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? Mine feels kind of funny. A strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Uh-oh. Strange sound rang out through my head. Felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. I don't understand what happened. I don't know what started it. It was all over. When I opened my eyes, I didn't know how long I'd been out. Uh-oh. Ow. Apparently something hit me. I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much, at least. All the books are gone. Kyoko trusted me, and I immediately got all her books stolen. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my God, I'm so bad at reading. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. Okay. My body was heavy with pain. My mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back to my room. Somehow, I made it to the first floor of the school. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things began blurry. I can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. Jesus. And after that... Huh? As if from the vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint, but undeniable. Is it? That sound. It's coming from the gym. As I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? Can't be nothing. You're in the gym. What's going on in the gym, huh? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door of the gym. The sound coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Oh God. Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
Deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay. But you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Could it be? The mesmerized spy is... The end. 7 surviving students. Yikes. We continued. Nice, that only took 3 hours. Whoa, I got Super Robo Justice present. Would you like to save? Yeah, I think I would. Yeah, I killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. And Mono killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, then Slice killed Hifumi. And she got executed. Jesus, a lot of people died. That brings us up to now. The next morning, in the dining hall, the day after Slice's case. Oh, there's only 5 of us here. Jeez. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura's the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Good for you, gang. No, I'm fine. Can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, it's until we pass out. What do you mean in that case?
Because, I mean...
Because look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're fighting on an empty stomach, right? If you fill your belly, it should cheer you up. Let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts. And eat till we can't stand up.
What?
That's like a deep impact style meteor impact extinction level event combination of foods. Huh? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Until we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done here, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. So the class trial's over. New areas have opened up.
It's true.
Plus we still have alter ego. We don't have to give into despair just yet. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it!
Yeah. Think happy thoughts. Not deadly thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious.
When this is all over, I think I'm gonna get reborn for serious. Like reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? Not like someone who's about to die would say. Totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Nice. What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits...
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether. There's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
How about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like some
Well, yeah,
mystery.
not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you my fortune telling isn't some occult thing.
So,
Fortune telling isn't a cult.
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation. Oh my god. I gotta end this soon. My words are failing to come out of my mouth normally. Cattle what?
So...
He's referring to urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No. You're calling it urban legend. Matter of fact, it's true. Matter of fact, it happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
But...
And before long,
the end is nigh!
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light. Oh my
Some
god.
crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger. And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
What is he talking about?
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back in the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed some ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. Kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink though. That's fine. It's fine. Anyway. I hope your prediction turns out to be true. But at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah!
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Or would I? Nice! That's pretty much everyone. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I feel like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too.
But...
But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. Real. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that, bonded, weakness, and fragility. Chapter 4. Is that Hina and, the hero? What are they gonna do? The hero's already dead, so if anything happens to Hina, I'm going to be very upset. We began our search as soon as we finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, and what was waiting for us. Alright, here's a good point to call it a day. Ugh, 3 hours, that's not bad. I think from here on out, I don't know any more spoilers, so I actually will be surprised if anyone else dies, and I will be upset if it is Hina or Pretty much it. That's pretty much the only person I have left I care about. Yoko would be bad too. Oh, next time I shall explore the school. Oops. Need to do that. Alright, let me, all the day for today. Bye-bye.